Hello, another day, another Maker event, and a continuation of sorts. So, day 7, we had a video where I was talking about using Pimoroni's 4G clipper, there it is, with a Pimoroni Pico Plus 2 and a BMA 688 temperature sensor to make an off-grid device that would send temperature data via 4G to whatever machine wanted to receive it. That was using a service called ntfy.sh. I'm going to shorten that to Notify. Notify is a really cool way of getting messages from microcontroller to any device that's listening to it. So in this case, my phones. So I thought, I wonder, one of my favourite programming languages is Node-RED. It's like Scratch on steroids, I call it. It's probably not the right way to describe it, but that's what I say. I thought, could I use Node-RED with Notify? And you know what? Yeah, I can. So let's just switch over to that. And we've got two flows here. We've got a really big convoluted one and this simple one. We're going to focus on the simple one to start with. So I've got an inject node. All that does is it sends something, it triggers something. It's the event that triggers everything off. In this case, it doesn't do anything at the minute. I'm going to put some text in. So in message.payload, I can put strings, numbers, booleans, JSON, whatever you want. I'm going to put a string in. I'm going to put hello Maker Advent fans. There's a couple of Maker Advent fans. Thanks for watching. So there is what's going to trigger all of this to start. But we need to give it some extra details. So we've got a function. There's a function node there. Let's double click on it. And this has just a few extra properties. So it's headers, message headers. So we're going to say tags. The tags are the little emojis that you can put in the message. So in this case we've got a warning and a skull, because why not? Priority is how important is this message. 5 is the highest priority in Notify. If you set it to 5, it will vibrate your phone and flash the screen and do all the noise. I've got it set to vibrate at the moment. And then you've got the title, which is the title of the message that's going to come up. So I'm going to change that to Node-RED Maker Advent Test. There we go. And then it just returns the message. Easy. So I'll click on done. And then we have the HTTP request node. If I double click on that, this uses post, and we pass it the URL, which includes notify.sh and then whatever I've called the topic, in this case Big Let's P Office. And I've seen a few of you have been using this and sending me messages. Thank you very much. That was a nice little surprise. So I'm going to deploy this now. There we go, and you can see on the bottom right, that is actually my spare Android phone that I use for stuff like this basically. That's running notify.sh's app, and it's logged into Big Let's P Office. So if I go and click on the trigger now, you'll see, bottom right screen, Node-RED Maker Advent Test. Hello Maker Advent fans! How cool is that? I'm quite chuffed as to how simple it is to use this. You can even send images this way. I've not tried that yet. I'm doing the baby steps, so the hello world of this right now. But great fun. So I've expanded it slightly. So at the top I've got 3 inputs, comically named 1, 2 and 3. I know, no imagination. And all it does is it sends a number as a payload. So 1, 2 or 3. It goes into a switch node, which is really like a conditional test. So if we get 1 coming in, it's going to output to output 1. If 2 comes in, it goes to output 2. If 3 goes in, it goes to output 3. And you'll notice on the node it's got 3 outputs, just there. 1, 2 and 3. Exactly the same data function as before, and into the same notify.sh. If I click on deploy now and I click on 1, you'll see in the bottom right of the screen 1, 2, 3. And let's make it a bit more friendly. Rather than warning skull, let's change it to, I think it's ta-da. Is it ta-da or ta-da? And loud speaker. Done. Okay, so we'll click on deploy. Deployed. And if I click on 1 now, should see different emojis. Yep, ta-da, on loudspeaker. And on 2. And on 3. Bingo. There we go. ntfy.sh and Node-RED. Great fun. I'm going to play around with this, see what I can do. I want to get images to work. It's possible. I've seen someone do it online. I need to recreate that to get it in my head. But I will do a video on that later down the line. It might be a full-blown video. It might be a YouTube short. I'm still playing around with the idea. Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see you later.